There's something frightful just found for Bob Iger and his not-so-merry band of Mickey Mouseketeers over at the Disney company. It turns out that Disney Plus, the flagship streaming platform, has just reached an all-time low in terms of charting on Nielsen. Oh yes, here we go again. Folks, today we'll show you why Disney has no shows charting on any streaming chart except for two, Bluey and Moana, and we'll tell you why that might make shareholders wanna see real change real soon. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel that continues to change hearts and minds. Coming to you from a studio in somewhere sunny USA, where the truth is always shining out like rays of sunlight upon the fruited plains of YouTube. As we get ready to get started, folks, click that like button, and we're going to show you why not many people are liking the programming of Disney Plus, and it's now evident, now out there in full force, and by the full force of Wall Street, it's time for them to make a change for once in their Mickey Mouse lives. All right, folks, out of Nielsen, it says Top 10 Discover What Americans Are Watching and Playing. And the reason we're going here today is because something has happened. Something has changed. We're going to try and zoomify in.
Something is not the same. That's right.
That's right. Here we go. This is the latest one we have. It's from January 6th to January 12th. And I want you to pay very close attention to how many times Disney Plus shows up on the charts. As we go through this, as we look at Disney Plus, remember that it is the flagship platform of Disney. It is where people should be. It is where Hulu is hosted. It is where ESPN will be going. It is the primary, the number one. And we believe, by the way, that streaming from Disney has been something like a $100 billion investment. In other words, insanity. Thy name is Disney Plus. Take a look at this out of Nielsen. What are the top 10 for January? Squid Game from Netflix, Landman from Paramount Plus, American Primeval, Netflix, Bluey, look, cheeky, from Disney Plus. They're keepy-uppying, at least there. How's it going for the rest? Bob's Burgers, Hulu, Virgin River, Netflix, The Equalizer, Netflix, Grey's Anatomy, Hulu, Missing You, Netflix, and Dexter, Netflix. Well, from the main category, the top 10, only Bluey, which is not produced, by the way, by Disney. It has nothing to do with Disney other than Disney bought the rights to have it on Disney Plus, so Disney can't make money off the merch. Disney can't put rides from Bluey in the theme parks, despite what the headlines have said. There are still rules and stipulations. Bluey might appear on cruises. Let's not go so far as to think that there's going to be Bluey Mountain replacing anything anytime soon. What if we go to the subcategories, though? Will we find Disney Plus stuff in there? Well, if we go to originals, look at that, folks. Not a single Disney Plus original shows up in the streaming charts at all. Netflix is there. Paramount is there. Peacock is there. Apple TV is there. Amazon is there. Disney Plus can't be found in originals. What about acquired? Well, you know, Bluey is the number one thing by luck of the draw. It just so happens that the BBC gave them sold them the rights to have Bluey in the beginning, and Bluey became this huge hit. So good for them that they've got it. Okay, and I know that Disney owns Hulu, but we're setting that to the side for the moment because Disney is the flagship. Disney Plus has Bluey, and that's it. After that, you've got Hulu, Netflix, Paramount. You've got Max. Those are the streamers that are winning right now, repeatedly on there. And finally, if we go to movies, Moana makes its way back onto the top 10, and that's it for Disney Plus. That's it. And by the way, Despicable Me 2 is winning greatly. Despicable Me is doing quite well. But in terms of Disney stuff, nothing. People have tuned this out. This is why Disney is probably removing those disclaimers or changing them, modifying them on Disney Plus. Because if we go to Nielsen now, we're seeing something we've never seen before. Disney, in all of the charting that Nielsen has, Disney has two spots. One of them is a 7-year-old film, which is getting a boost because Moana 2 is on in theaters, and probably families said, hey, kids, we don't have the money to go to the movie. Let's watch Moana 2 for family night. And the other one is Bluey, which is sort of antithetical to what Disney actually believes. Tuning into Bluey is like tuning into non-Disney, yet it's on Disney. So, panel, what do you think of this idea that the reason Disney is having to change so quickly is because not only do they have government pressure now, but also they have consumer pressure.
They lost 700,000 subscribers on Disney Plus, despite making multiple deals to get free to them subscribers onto the platform. Disney Plus is supposed to be the future of the company. It is where everything is focused as far as Wall Street investors are going, and it's tanking.
Well, not only that, but they're projecting they're going to lose more subscribers. And then you've got outlets coming out there and saying, "Oh, well, they're projecting for it, so it's part of the calculus." They know Bob's happy. Bob's happy with where they are. It's like, no. Netflix is picking up millions of viewers. You lost 700,000. You're projecting you're going to lose more. How can you be happy with that? That's not normal.
Is Taylor Swift, is that concert, is the Eras Tour still on there? Because they probably need to take that off as fast as possible, all things considered. It's so funny because this was not supposed to be the way that Disney Plus was going to go. Remember when Disney Plus was, it first came out in 2019, Mandalorian, 2020 happened. Everybody was watching streaming because you had to. And then that situation of the world blew up Disney Plus on streaming because people were forced to go to something. But since things opened up, 2021, 22, 23, 24, people are seeing what this company has done, especially 2022, 23. Firing Gina Carano, I think, was a huge red flag for a lot of people, including myself. When I saw that, I'm like, what they let her go for specifically when other actors were doing the same type of thing, but from a different perspective, and they retained those actors. It's just people. Disney fans have lost faith that Disney is the same company that it was when Walt or even Michael Eisner was running it. They've seen the impact that Iger and those philosophies have made over the last few years. And yes, Disney does need to respond, but is it too little, too late? And how long would it take to get the faith back of people that once believed in Disney and were all in? It could take a long, long, long time. And I think maybe never, unless serious leadership or something even more serious than this superficial stuff changes.
Can somebody even explain to me how it's like, I don't even know how it's logically possible that they lost 700,000 subscribers from October to December, while at the same time they offered Disney Plus for $1. They gave it away for $1 and they lost 700,000 subscribers. How is that possible? It was Christmas. How do you lose subscribers during the Christmas season?
By having nothing on there worth watching. By the way, sorry, go ahead, Erica.
Oh, no, I'm just gonna probably piggyback off you. There's just not a whole lot of interesting things. We were promised from the very beginning that we would have access to the vault, and they've never released all of their great classics. And then the classics they do have up have those ridiculous, warnings, and that just doesn't really invite you in. It just makes you want to turn it all off and just walk away. And I guess it just speaks volumes to families and people. Just they're done. And I'm kind of shocked too that many have subscribed in such a short amount of time. It's very telling.
It's a two-pronged situation here, I think. You've got there were two reasons to get Disney Plus. One was, like as Erica was saying, for the classics, for the vault. The other was for the new and exciting things that were coming out for big IPs like Marvel and Star Wars.
Mhm.
Well, we didn't get the classics, and the things we got for Marvel and Star Wars destroyed Marvel and Star Wars. Like, it's a quality and a quantity situation here. It's a perfect storm of nonsense that has made Disney Plus a complete and utter failure.
Yeah, I mean, you listen, at $1, it's free, okay? I mean, $1 won't buy you a soda. So if at the point that you give it away for $1, if people won't take it, it's done. And Jonas, let me just say this. Look, you see these streaming ratings? Jonas, what do you think would happen if Disney decided to release Song of the South tomorrow? Where would that land on Nielsen?
Oh, I'm not confident that it would make it on the chart because
I think it would. I think people would race and feel free to disagree. The audience
It
can
could be a
decide.
fun experiment.
that would
people would race to it to see.
I'd rather
what
see
in
him
the
put
world
it on
was bad about
disc.
it.
Yeah, I would like to see it on
Here's the
physical
issue
media.
we have here is that this is not profitable. They are the underwear gnomes, right? They're 5 years into this thing, and the only ones who are profitable are YouTube, Amazon, and Netflix. That's it. And the only other one that was remotely profitable, Hulu, they're in the process of destroying. And I looked at the math and the amount of money that they're sinking into streaming compared to the money they're making, compared to the amount of money that they make on home video. And I still don't understand how they can sit there and go, well, streaming is the way to go.
Right.
Because they're literally only making a few $1 million on streaming at best, and literally $1 billion still on home video or more.
Right.
So it's like,
they're paying $6 billion to pick
Exactly.
up $250 million.
Exactly.
I don't get it. You see, phase 1, collect underpants. Phase 2, phase 3, profit. Oh, I get it. No, you don't, fat.
Exactly. That is exactly what they've become. And it's not just Disney, it's the rest of them besides the 3 main ones I mentioned.
Right.
And it's because they started the world's dumbest format war. Andre called it. He said, basically, this is if every studio decided during the DVD versus, DivX, or the VHS versus Beta, or the HD DVD versus Blu-ray phase, to each make their own format instead of trying to get one, to win. It was just stupid. And you brought up the vault. That was the other thing, is they've destroyed their vault. It's not worth anything anymore because they went and put the Little Mermaid right next to the Little Mermaid 2, and they went and put Bambi right next to Bambi 2, and so now these movies aren't worth anything.
That's a very good point. Now, I have sitting next to me on my desk 4 of those Disney 100 discs. 2 of them are re-releases and 2 of them are remasters. No one knows, and most of those things ended up in the clearance rack because Disney just spat out a bunch of discs all at once, in the same way that they just spit out this content onto Disney Plus. The problem with Disney Plus is if it was just, here is our vault, which they destroyed the actual concept of the vault. If it was just legacy content and they put it out, they wouldn't be spending billions of dollars trying to create new content, and it would already be profitable and not nearly as offensive. That Disney Plus has also done most of the brand damage to Disney over the last little while, because all of that weird gender junk comes from Disney Plus.
The point I'm actually getting to is, instead of trying to destroy the theaters, the streamers should have been trying to destroy network television. Because what Disney Plus should be is the new Disney Channel.
Yes.
So all the stuff that they used to do for the Disney Channel should be what Disney Plus is actually all about. Like all the shows that are aimed towards kids and tweens, and the TV made for TV movies. Like, we should be, for the first time, seeing Bruce Campbell's Herbie in HD on Disney Plus. But guess what? You can't even find it on DVD. Most people out there listening, did you know that there was a Love Bug remake with Bruce Campbell in the 90s?
No idea.
Yeah.
And now I have to find it.
Wait, is that the one with Lindsay Lohan, or is that a different one?
No. This is completely different. They did a remake of the Love Bug for TV with Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, you remember that.
Vague memory of that.
Chins could kill.
Very faint.
They have a ton of that crap they could be releasing. They're not.
Go ahead, Pro. I
Point.
can't believe I'm about to say this. Pro is trying to interrupt and he can't. Pro, what are you saying?
Jonas, I have to do this. You did it to yourself.
Weird.
Folks, never let him get away with saying weird twice in the same sentence without us playing that. Erica, go ahead, and then we'll wrap this conversation so that we can go to Captain America. Oh, I'm sorry, Captain Non-America.
Yeah, I was just going to say, to Tom's point, kind of lost my train of thought, but the
Zegler will do that.
I lost my train of thought.
Zegler will do it, Erica. Blame it on
saying
Zegler.
that Disney Plus should have replaced Disney Channel.
Oh, no, now I remember. The Disney Channel. Yeah, that's what I was going to get at. That's what I thought was going to happen. I thought they were going to phase out the Disney channels and everything was going to go to the streaming, and everything that we saw for tweens, and teenagers was going to go to streaming. That's the impression I got, and it was kind of weird that it didn't really go in that direction.
So, Erica, that's a great point. it did go in that direction internationally. They shut down almost all of the Disney channels internationally. Domestically, we believe it was almost
In the
impossible
States,
for them to do that because of the contracts they had with the cable companies, that they were not allowed to take out the Disney Channel. So what that meant then was that the Disney Channel started getting these sort of weird, I did it, darn it, no.
Weird.
Disney Channel did these strange Zegler, I said strange, these strange shows like Zombies 3 or whatever it is, these musicals where they're aping High School Musical, and Disney Plus got all the good stuff. And Disney Channel just kind of sits there and exists as a tween offering. It's it's not good. Pulling Hollyweird to the sensible center, the mainstream middle where money is made is not easy, but folks, you make it easy to make videos each and every day because sharing time with you is a great honor, and we never take it lightly. An attitude of gratitude every single time we have the chance to shine with you. Until the next time, we only ask that you click that like button, share, subscribe, click it, stick it to the algorithms. It is the notification bell. Drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. And folks, don't worry about paying any kind of tuition for this free class and how entertainment works. You are on scholarship. Highest IQ on the internet. That's you for sure. Until the next time we have the opportunity to spend time together, folks, we just ask that you keep learning, keep growing, and as ever, keep having fun.
Jump into the water.
Why listen to music made by people and companies who really don't like you? Check out Vacation Radio today and prepare for all new content made by the people behind the WDW Pro Channel. It's the place you need for all the music. That should be fun.
So I give them cannonball. Yeah!
Hundreds of songs, every genre you can imagine. Listen live on YouTube and enjoy a set list that's always sunny. It's Vacation Radio. What are you waiting for? Every WDW Pro video has a link to Vacation Radio in the video description. Try it out and subscribe today.